Morning everybody, it's Flakey, hope you're doing well. Thanks for taking time to watch this video, which is all on chores. Boring chores. I'm well aware that this video is not going to be my most watched, but it's all part of the bigger plan, and it's something that is important to your mental health. Just for me, the thought of doing chores, whether that's, I don't know, washing clothes, ironing, cooking, washing up, hoovering, which I never do, sorry mum. Just the thought of doing it makes me feel bad. Once I actually start doing it, I put on some music, I'm singing away, I'm in the moment, it's a bit of me time. It's not as bad as I ever first thought it was. But over time, if you're constantly dreading doing chores, it can obviously have a negative effect on your mental health. You can start feeling depressed or down, always thinking, oh, I've got to do this again, I've got to do that, rather than ever being able to switch off and relax. So yeah, chores are an important part of life. They do give structure and routine, which is good in life. But I would say don't be so hard on yourself. Kind of just go with the flow and just make a start. Once you begin, you realise it's never as bad as when you first did it, basically. You're in the moment, you do get time to yourself, and you can actually start to maybe even change your mind that much that you actually look forward to doing chores and enjoy that time where you're not worrying about anything else. You've got nothing else in your mind, you're just focused on ironing this shirt or washing that pan or something else, like something like that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say on chores. Obviously I'm not going to make this video long because how much can you talk about chores? They're boring, they're part of life, everyone's got to do it. But yeah, that's a bit about chores. I'm currently lucky to live with my mum and brother, so a problem shared is a problem half kind of thing, and we split the chores together, so that helps. I used to worry about when I'm having to move out, having to like flee the nest and go about my business on my own, but now I'm in a new state of mind. I'm looking forward to the challenge, and I'm moving in with a friend, so that's gonna obviously be a good thing, so I'm not on my own, stuck with my own thoughts all the time, because that was a big thing for me when I was at university. I was on my own, isolated, and just doing things like chores was enough to send me over the edge, basically. So now I'm in a different position, different mindset, P.M.A. obviously, always, and I feel good for it. So if it works for me, it can work for you. That's what I'm kind of getting at. So yeah, I've now got I wanted to say this, I've got a new state of mind, a creative way to rhyme, as Kanye West says. So I think it's Family Business, that song. But yeah, new state of mind, and I feel like I can take everything in my stride rather than worry about it. So there's a kind of serious side to it. If you can look forward to challenges rather than worry about them or shy away from them, that's half the battle. So yeah, obviously I'm leaving all my videos with a quote. I've got a few quotes to get in here because obviously my OCD was playing up because I didn't originally put in a quote about chores, but then I thought I had to do one about the subject. But these quotes to start with are from nothing to do with chores, but it's from someone who I look up to. Love him or hate him, he's got a lot of self-confidence and belief in himself. And it's Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the one and only Zlatan. If you don't know him, get to know him because he's brilliant. And I've got a couple of quotes for him. One is, the older I get, the better I get, like red wine. Like my shirt. And the other one is, anything that happens in your life was meant to happen. It is your destiny. It was my destiny to have the life I have now, and I can't have any regrets. So yeah, obviously keep striving forwards, always improving, stay humble, set short and long-term goals, and that will get you on the right path to living a content and happy life, basically. Be content in the moment, but always look forward and strive for more. That's what I say. And obviously, yeah, as I mentioned, I'm going to leave with a chores quote. It's quite a funny quote, actually, and it's I didn't actually get the name of who it was. I can't really reference it, but oh well. It's they say, my second favourite household chore is ironing, my first being hitting my head on the top bunk until I faint. So obviously no one likes doing chores, but they're part of life and they've got to be done, basically. I'm just going to pause this video because I need to actually reference who this is. Found it. It was P.M.A. who said that. So yeah, I couldn't obviously take it as my own credit. That's something I did learn from uni, I suppose. But yeah, Take care, everyone. Please subscribe to these videos if you like them. The next one is all on listening, which is obviously a very important part of life. I didn't go into too much detail on my previous video on communication, so watch communication first, I would say, and then go back to the next one, which is listening. Stay safe and keep a P.M.A, obviously. Flakey.